Are the state's most dangerous inmates really watched by the state's newest and most inexperienced corrections officers? News 13 has learned that was the case yesterday when a rookie corrections officer was overpowered by a couple of supermax inmates accused of stabbing a third inmate. News 13's Tim Maestas is live now in the Newsplex.
Diane, the Corrections Officers Union says the officer watching the alleged attackers yesterday was only on the job for about a month. The Supermax prison in Santa Fe. That's where 27-year-old inmate Andrew Escobel was allegedly stabbed yesterday by two other Supermax inmates. Louis Benavides is Andrew's dad.
You're not going to send a rookie into the lion's den.
That is apparently what happened, though. The state's Corrections Officers Union says a female officer was escorting inmate Robert Young when he slipped out of his handcuffs, overpowered the officer, and demanded her keys. The union says the officer was a rookie.
She just started about 3 to 4 weeks ago. She's about 5'2", 5'4", 120 pounds, young.
Union President Lee Ortega says Young then let inmate Francisco Martinez out of his recreation yard cage. Both are then accused of opening Escobel's cage and stabbing him. Young and Martinez are connected to some of New Mexico's most notorious murders, so why was a rookie corrections officer working with the worst of the worst?
We're not real happy about it, but the way our contract's written, it says seniority will bid for their post.
Ortega says there are no incentives for more experienced officers to bid for the most dangerous posts, and that affects assignments at the Supermax unit.
There are some senior staff that have, that do work there, but for the most part, you get a lot of rookies in there. Andrew
Escobel survived his injuries, but his dad wonders maybe the attack could have been prevented if a more experienced officer was assigned to the alleged attackers.
Got some major hitters in there.
One of the alleged attackers is awaiting trial now for the murder of a state corrections officer back in 1999. The other is serving a life sentence for raping and murdering 14-year-old Crystal LaPierre in 1993. Diane?
Thank you, Tim. The Corrections Department will not comment on yesterday's stabbing until the investigation is complete. A spokesperson says the department is open to working with the union to get more experienced officers in those Supermax posts.